everyone, I'm So442, and today I'm bringing you our Speedpaint. Oh boy, I wonder what I could talk about today. Hopefully not colors, because every time I try to talk about something, I always end up talking about freaking colors, and that's just... Oh my. I need to stop talking about colors. Colors are nice, they are, but there are more things to talk about than colors. So I just want to talk about the painting I'm doing. So, a little while ago on the server I play on, me and a few other friends started playing this kind of murder tag kind of thing. So basically, you would have one person, they would count to either 10 or 5, depending how many people were also murderers, because you can either have 1 or 2 people. And so they would count to 10 or 5, and then the people, we call them like the escapees or victims, they get to run off and hide. But like there's just that area of where you can go. So we had like this fenced off area, and you could go outside the fence, but you couldn't go so far that you couldn't see the fence, so you had to be walking distance close to it. And we established that rule because when I had to escape, I kept running. I kept running. No, I got outside the gate and I kept running and running. And so basically, I was over the mountains. I was so far. It was funny because if you check the map, I was so far away. It's like, Soul, did you ever stop running? And it's like, no. I just didn't want to die. That was funny. I mean, I also got to be a murderer. It was something. We were all in Discord and we were like all talking and stuff, but like I started to like chuckle, I started to talk a bit lower, and it was to my friends, they said they were really creeped out. One of them almost cried, I think, or maybe I just hope they did, but nonetheless, it was very interesting just letting my creepy side show. It was something. So tip, don't let Soul be the murderer because creepy things happen. Even though it took me forever to find people, because one person hid in this build that looked like a van. And it's really funny because I showed them how to get in there and I didn't check that area when they were hiding. So it took me a while, but I eventually found them. But like, no, it was really fun playing the murder tag game. I call it murder tag. I don't know what else to call it. It's like murder tag hide and go seek. Murder hide and go seek tag. Murder tag seems to be the way to go to call it. But yeah, for this piece though, this is when I got to be escapee again. And let me just tell you, when it comes to being chased and hunted, I am going to make it so annoying and tedious for you to get me that you would rather just give up. And that's what I did. What I did was I went underwater after a while because I was running around. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to get caught. So I went underwater. And there's a trick with Minecraft that if you place a torch like head level, you get more air so you actually don't end up drowning, which is beautiful. And I'm glad they have that as a thing because that's really helpful when you don't have water breathing potions, because we agreed that we wouldn't really use much potions. You can use any item except for a bow because you don't want to be able to snipe people. But anyway, so I hid underwater and I just sat there, placing the torch every now and then, just sitting there. Eventually, one of the murderers saw me, just kind of like walked over the water, and I'm like backing away. They eventually dived in and they saw me, and we fought for a little bit, but then they had to go back up because they were going to drown. So I was like, oh, okay. And just kind of stayed in the area for a little bit. I kind of moved eventually because I didn't want them to return. That's the thing. If they spot you, you shouldn't stay in the same spot. You should always keep moving. So I did. I moved to a different area, but then they found me again. And this time they brought a torch so they wouldn't drown. And it's like, damn it, what am I going to do? So we had this big fight, and it's like, come at me, bro. is we had like this epic fight underwater. We were battling to the death, but then they were so close to drowning. Like they started taking damage from the water, and then I hit them and I killed them, and it was just like, what the hell? And it's like, which is really funny because my name's Soulfire, but I use water as my advantage. Huh? That's really weird. But no, it's really fun, and I really wish I recorded the whole time we were playing because it was so much fun, and it would have been so nice to look back at it and be like, oh, okay, it's just experiencing that again. I'm hoping to be able to play with my friends again because that was really fun, and we're kind of making a map for it, making an area so no one can run off too far like I did. Or just to, like, make sure like everyone who's playing is in that area so we don't end up killing someone who isn't playing, although that wouldn't happen because if it's someone we saw and we didn't know them, we're not going to kill them because they weren't playing the game. But no, that was my fun for one weekend, and this is why I'm drawing this for the Speedpaint because it was just a little thing I wanted to share. You know, sharing is caring. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say for now. But yeah, I'm all out of time. If you guys want to see the final product, check the link in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next Speedpaint. Have a good one!